Tonight, 12 teams of bosses and employees put it all on the line. They try to work their way to the top.
Almost Wipeout!
Yeah, but they probably shouldn't quit those day jobs.
They've come from all kinds of businesses and all walks of life to vie for $50,000 and ultimate bragging rights. In the end, the top 2 teams will make it to the final challenge, only to compete against each other in the Wipeout Zone. One champion will emerge, but all will wipe out.
Dude, you gotta hurry up, bro. You're fired, bro.
Hello, America, and welcome to a most professional boss-employee episode of Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, here with John Henson.
That's Mr. John Henson to you. Sure, everyone knows me as the fun-loving star of TV's Wipeout, but I also have a serious business-minded businessman inside of me who's all business. And you can tell, because I carry a briefcase, furrow my brow, and tie my own tie. See?
I see. What kind of business you in?
Hold on a second. Let me put on my glasses to indicate that I am thinking about business. Okay, what was your question?
What kind of business are you in?
It's called Nunya.
Nunya.
Nunya business, John. High five!
You know, I wear glasses all the time and didn't see that coming. No. Today, we have a full complement of bosses and their employees ready to get the job done on America's most serious obstacle course. And the work begins with the Qualifier. First up, it's the corporate ladder.
Just be grateful there's no glass ceiling or bottom.
Then it's on to the big bosses of Wipeout. That's the big balls.
Grab count small Z and get $500. He's the CFO of the blood bank, John.
From there, we head to the poundabout.
It's in the family business of pain.
And to finish up, you'll need some quarters for the Wipeout laundromat.
It will wring out your white collar.
12 partnerships to start. The 6 with the fastest times will advance to the next round.
That's right. They're racing to be one of 2 teams ultimately heading to the Wipeout Zone. But here's the twist, Johnny. Once they get there, it'll be every businessman for himself.
Or herself. With 50 grand on the line, it's an individual competition. Let's go down to the 3rd member of our team, Vanessa Lachey.
Where apparently we do not have child labor laws.
So what do you do?
Well, we actually work in orientation programs at the University of Southern California. Fight on.
We're a couple of Trojan men.
Hey now.
Fight on for Matt and Tom. We better win for singing a song.
That was,
Yes, it was.
Nice. So who's the boss?
I am the boss, so yes, I make sure that he does everything I tell him to do.
Answer phone calls, answer emails, run and get me some, cheap tacos down the street.
He's kind of your little whipping boy there, Tom.
Exactly. I mean, look at him.
Settle.
Uh-oh.
Well, they do kind of look like fierce Trojan warriors headed into battle, holding hands.
The Trojan men first to climb the corporate ladder.
Fight on for Matt and Tom. You better win for singing a song.
Oh! Matt shoots past his boss on the corporate ladder. Oh! But the man kept him down.
Fight on.
Clearly, Matt's boss isn't accustomed to running his own errands.
Hope his skirt wasn't full of tacos.
Go.
Trojan man Tom sending Matt out on another errand.
Come on, you can do it.
Right, whipping boy. Got it?
It's me cracking the whip.
I know, I added the sound effects.
Come on, Matt, all 4 of you, you can do it.
4, the boss setting production goals.
Oh!
Matt falls short of his quota.
Fight on.
Fight on.
Well, if you want something done right, sometimes you gotta do it yourself.
And the boss determined to reach that goal.
Oh! For an orientation counselor, he completely disoriented himself.
The boss really trying to increase his odds of success at the poundabout. He's brought several co-workers for support.
Huh, they must have snuck in that wooden cheerleader.
Okay, Trojan man Tom on parade and ready to charge the poundabout.
Princes of Troy, follow me over the quad. Guys, help.
It would appear they are distracted by football season, John. Happens to a lot of guys.
Trojan men fight on and declare war unscathed at the laundromat.
Matt dives right in.
Clearly, he has experience from doing all Tom's laundry.
Come on, Matt, you got it, man. It's all you, buddy.
Yeah, those cheap tacos are awfully messy.
Oh, almost. Oh, Trojan man Matt doesn't have the static cling for the landing.
Think about this as payback for all the work I make you do.
I'm sure he'd prefer a bonus or a different job.
Matt's at the finish, so now the boss can get going.
Come on, Tom, let's go.
Trojan man Tom out of his element and washing his own clothes while wearing them. Oh, that's a fabric softener.
Yeah, right in his delicate.
Yeah, Tom.
The boss poised to demonstrate to the employee how it's done. That's going in his review.
Right over here, Tom.
Looking to fight on into the next round, the Trojan men finish with a time of 4:56.
Well done, gentlemen. Way to represent your school.
Oh, my God. That's worse than working at USC.
Who's next?
It's boss Ashley and employee Brandon chasing down the $50,000 bonus. Whoa! They work
work together in a seafood restaurant, and look out, Brandon says his boss Ashley goes into beast mode to handle unruly customers.
Let me see this beast mode.
Oh, Vanessa, don't provoke her. You're making Ashley angry. You won't like Ashley when she's angry.
Hey, you have to listen right now.
All right.
Line up.
Okay.
Stop talking. Stop drinking, okay? Just for 2 seconds so that we can actually take your order. That'd be awesome.
Huh. Wonder how many modes she has, John. That seemed less beast mode and more playful kitten.
Brandon looking good, and with that stash, he is the beauty to her beast mode. Whoa, well, that wasn't pretty.
His area of expertise is in seafood, not see where he's going. Yeah, put that anywhere.
Johnny, his boss, beast mode, now at the poundabout.
Nail it.
Ashley, smash! Oh no, Ashley is displeased!
Wow, graphics like that might have saved the last 4 Hulk movies. Before we proceed, I'd like to invite our bosses and employees to enjoy this mandatory corporate training film on proper Wipeout etiquette.
Yeah, I already watched that when I was hired.
Shh, you need a refresher. Just let me pop in my beta tape. Now, before we team build, we team break down. It's okay to laugh at your boss, but always fake concern.
You okay?
And for you bosses, remember, square employees do fit in round holes. Sometimes all it takes is some gentle cramming. Yeah. And if you're having a bad day at work, just keep a level head. Aye. And always remember to watch your back. And support your coworkers in crisis.
Dude, swim! What's your problem?
Now that you've seen this video, you have a new set of problem-solving tools.
Just grab your nose. Come on!
Now headed up the corporate ladder are Nikki Ward and Meg Bell. Whoa! Twofer. Think they were thrown by the moving object. Vanessa learned earlier that they create store displays using mannequins.
They display mannequins or they are mannequins?
So what do you guys do when you're not working together? Oh, nice. So who's the boss?
Well, it would appear that Nikki wears the boss hat.
All right, you guys, good luck to you.
They don't need luck. They've got style.
Mannequin boss Nikki picking a good time to show off her Wipeout activewear.
She's gonna need it. Oh! Wipeout sneaks. Awesome design. Terrible grip.
The mannequins coming alive at the Wipeout laundromat. Boss Nikki taking charge, leading the way. This is definitely no time to freeze up. Just one leap left, she could reach the finish platform.
Mannequin down.
Well, things have come to a standstill at the end of the course, Johnny, so let's keep it moving with another Boston employee.
Hello, sweet casual Friday.
So what do you guys do?
I own a league called Lingerie Basketball.
Lingerie basketball. So any wardrobe malfunctions at work?
Yeah, we've had, little topless action happen. Yeah.
Playing basketball, falling down,
Hey, John, you know what just occurred to me? People fall down here.
Yeah, right.
Oh, boy.
Don't bunny hop!
Elizabeth getting good advice from her boss and ignoring it. Oh, no.
I see your cheeks! Woo!
Yeah, that was a little bottomless action.
Oh boy, Johnny, now we're in for a treat. Boss Nina hasn't played since the Nightgown League in '88.
No bunny hops! Hurry up!
Yeah, seriously, coach. Or at least speed walk, skip. Whoa! Game on!
Today, it's the LA Glam versus the Qualifier Cuties. The Motivator, wearing a fetching fuchsia corset, shoots and scores.
Losing is not an option!
True, but being pantsless is an option in this league.
Watch out, here's Poundabout, playing man-to-man and wearing a sheer aqua teddy. Oh, that was a personal foul.
You're holding us back, Nina! I'm gonna kill her!
Uh-oh, little infighting among the LA Glam.
They really need to get it together. The Wipeout laundromat's wearing satin flutter panties, and there is no delicate setting.
Oh, that was just like the buzzer beater she had against the Crenshaw Camisoles in '83.
Yes, it is.
Johnny, I'm gonna run down and have her autograph this.
A shoelace.
A shoelace made of lace. This is from the Bodice Bowl in '97. A game remembered for its ice-cold temperatures and a lot of points.
Right. You take care of that, and then we will be right back with more boss employee teams struggling to get ahead right after this. Welcome back to Wipeout as our qualifier rolls on. Already half our bosses and employees have taken a memo.
Yeah, to the face, am I right? I know. Hey, look, I got us this neat water cooler so we can have real water cooler talk. Water?
Thank you.
So, how about that big game last night? Got any plans for the weekend? Have you been watching that reality show about whatever? What's up with spreadsheets, am I right? Me too. But you really ought to get back to work, Chatty Cathy. Jeez.
I will do, because, you know, there are still a bunch of bosses and employees who would look a little cooler in the water. Who's next?
Coolest track coaches ever!
Cool track coaches, huh? That's a bold claim, but something tells me these guys can back it up.
Well, they coach track, Johnny, so they should have no problem racing across the corporate ladder.
We got this!
Oh! See, what's cool is that they make their students look more advanced by comparison. Vanessa, who's leading this already winded team?
Who's the boss?
I'm the boss. I'm the coach. He's the assistant coach. The reason why I hired him, I actually told the kids to do an off-campus run, and one of the fathers came and asked for where their kid was. I did not know, so I lost them. He eventually found her.
Eventually I found her.
What are you guys gonna do with the money if you win?
The money will most likely send some funds to the middle school. Help support the track team.
That's nice. Maybe get a couple more people so you don't lose as many students.
I was just gonna buy a DeLorean.
Ooh, his cool factor shot up by 0.
Tagging it.
The coach showing off his new running technique called the flopping pants.
Oh, David! You can do it, David!
He's got it, coach. You just take a knee. Or two.
Oh,
boy.
Great effort by the assistant. But it falls to the head coach now.
My boss!
Here's his chance to become a mentor, John. To finally lead by example. Oh, boy. Oh, bad example. Obviously, he doesn't teach the kids hurdles.
Well, this cool track coach cooling off again while employee David takes on the poundabout. This obstacle's worked over just about everybody on the payroll today.
Check it out. The assistant coach is lean enough to fit right through. Looks like actually running track has paid off. Now the coach can go. Wow, do we need to call somebody or?
Well, he's showing signs of life, Johnny, and headed to the poundabout, but I fear he's just gonna hit the wall again.
Oh, sweet chariots of water.
Once you like practice.
I don't think Brandon does practice. Or location.
Hopefully those cool coaches speed up on the home stretch, because the boss employee duo of Dan and Christy are going full tilt across the corporate ladder.
Hey, they speak Spanish, Johnny. I can help them out here. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Trace and a half. Is it my dialect? What's going on here?
2, 3. Whoa! Johnny, I think it's got to be you, because these two work for a Spanish-speaking TV network. So you know what? Let's turn this whole thing over to Vanessa, who is actually fairly fluent.
Dan y Christy, bienvenido a Wipeout.
Oh, buenos dias.
Yes. Muchas gracias.
¿En cuál manera piensa que su trabajo a Univision va a ayudarles a ganar?
I'll let you answer that one, Kristen. I don't speak Spanish well.
You guys don't work for Univision.
We do, but we're not in front of the camera.
We work in advertising sales.
Well, yeah, because you don't have to communicate in sales.
They probably dominate the Spanglish market. And lucky for them, I happen to know Spanglish.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you just add an O to everything. Nacho, burrito, what? Christy, follow the arrow.
Uh-oh, what's the problemo?
Hey, you speak?
Let's go, Hefe!
Wait, I thought his name was Dan. These guys are confusing.
Way!
You got it, Hefe!
Vanessa says El Jefe means boss.
Yeah, well, El Jefe should cover his face-o in aloe.
In the meantime, his employee Christy is at the poundabout.
Hey, Christy, when you see the circle, jump through El Centro.
Oh!
Well, there's your problem right there. The only Spanish he knows is from a Beck song.
Yes, go!
Oh.
Yeah!
John, these two are not speaking the same language. Decoding your coworker's true meaning takes a real professional, like me. I'm gonna be late tomorrow. Notice the subtleties of the body language. I ate your lunch from the fridge. And office communication is a delicate art. Finally, the bigger office is mine. Did you know, John, most offices these days won't even let you communicate with hitting?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Holla! Holla! Man, I used to like saying that right up until now.
They seem like a fun-loving team, Johnny. Maybe the corporate ladder will make them get down to business.
Oh!
No, let go!
Whoa. Girl, you need to holla for help.
Here we go.
Oh, from holla to follow.
Vanessa, I can't wait to find out more about these lively coworkers.
So what do you guys do? Are you like dancers? What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a children's pastor.
Holla! Okay, I like saying it again.
And you are?
And Rodney is a high school pastor.
Seriously?
What?
I never get a word in.
I can take a stab at this. Jason, you're the boss.
Yes, I am.
So why the eyelashes, Rondi?
She is totally crazy. She's always doing lots of pranks. Someone got into my car, got into my gym bag, and actually replaced my gym clothes with pink tights. And so when I went to the gym, stripped off, went to put the clothes on, not a good look in a male gym.
Depends on the gym. Wait, those eyelashes are fake? She pranked me.
Do it for the Earth.
Why does Earth want her to win Wipeout?
Only 1,000 kids watching you.
Oh, you! Oh!
Good job.
That was a good job? I want to work for this guy.
No kidding. Whoa, did she pull out her eyes along with those lashes? She seems like a not-so-merry prankster right now.
Oh, big whoops. John, I'm afraid these pranking pastors are having real trouble walking the straight and narrow.
Well, the Wipeout laundromat will cleanse their souls. Or something. Although employee Ronnie's picking a bad spot to kneel. Oh!
You got pranked.
I know, right? Where's Gunter?
Well, he's not here, but our last boss and employee combo are. They're ready to punch the clock at the top of the course. Meet Reneel and Lindsay. They work in search engine marketing, and Vanessa discovered their work relationship is almost perfect.
How is she as an employee?
I wish she didn't fall asleep all the time.
It's not my fault. I have narcolepsy, which means I can't stay awake. So I just have to take naps at work a lot.
Hey, she just took a quick nap with one eye closed. She must be well rested.
Stay awake!
All right, Reneel and Lindsay on a mission, and here they go to take on the corporate, where are they?
Lindsay,
I'm thinking Reneel wishes he picked another employee to bring today.
we got Wipeout.
Well, as much fun as it is to watch Lindsay at work, let's just assume they're not going to advance, and if anything changes, we'll let you know.
Go, we got to do Wipeout.
As for those who are alert and headed to the next round, we have the Trojan men, Matt and Tom.
Fight on!
Beauty and the Beast mode, Ashley and Brandon.
Hey!
Nikki and Meg, the mannequins. Cool coaches, Brandon and David. Los Spanglish, Dan and Christy. And the pranking pastors, Jason and Rondi.
Stick around as our bosses and employees go on the worst corporate retreat ever.
Hey, America, Wipeout, back on your TV.
I'm currently out of the office. If your request is urgent, please contact Ballsy.
Excuse me?
Sorry, it's my out-of-office reply for when I'm not paying attention.
That's smart.
Can't stop me from thinking, Johnny.
I would never try. We have 6 teams of hard workers still in the office and ready to continue here in our next round. Checking the ledger, we find the Trojan men, Matt and Tom.
We're singing this song.
Beauty and the Beast mode, Brandon and Ashley.
Hey, you have to listen right now.
Nikki and Meg, the mannequins. Cool coaches, Brandon and David.
Coolest track coaches ever!
Los Spanglish, Dan and Christy, and pranking pastors, Jason and Rondi.
Hey, nice work with that leaderboard, buddy. I'm going to make sure the bigwigs hear about this one.
I appreciate that.
And perhaps you can make sure they don't find out about my trunk full of company toilet paper.
That could be tough. You just said it on national TV.
Quick, distraction! Tell them about the scaregrounds.
Well, you may want to skip your coffee break. This one not for the faint of stomach. It's like stumbling through a fun fair, gazing at a maze of mirrors, and riding a whirligig all at once. It starts on this spinning platform with a quick trapeze ride over the sweepers to a landing on these revolving planks.
I better get a raise for this.
The planks drop contestants off at a second spinning platform. Caution, however, watch out for the sign winder. It is spinning too.
Will I be eligible for workman's comp?
No, but you will be eligible to get to the finish.
Thanks, boss.
Climb up that spinning ladder, stepping on or over anyone who is in your way, and slide to accept your promotion into the next round.
I might need to call in sick tomorrow, but I have a doctor's note.
A couple other important things, Johnny. Only one team member has to make it to the other side to secure their team's spot in the next round. But if both of them make it, well, then there's a $1,000 bonus.
Wow, $1,000 would be one heck of a dinner for two at the fried Twinkie stand with enough left over for dessert. Let's do this!
All of us making it out alive.
We're the funnel cake.
Okay, beast mode switching into feast mode.
All right, our bosses and their employees are all geared up for round 2.
Let the spinning commence.
Stop it right now.
You guys are a bunch of babies.
I'm gonna have to agree with Cool Coach on this.
This just got a lot more intense.
There's the horn, freshening blast of water, and ranking master baptized right away.
Is he kidding?
2 on the swing, but it's Trojan man Matt who hangs in there.
Come on, Matthew.
Is he in it for the whole Odyssey? Oh, no, he's ancient history.
Trojan man boss following behind him.
Yeah, Tom.
Whoa, hold your horses, Trojan boss, Tom.
Crap.
Well, that was a tragedy. Take another look. Trojan man boss looking like a Greek statue, and we all know what they collect.
Crap.
Bingo.
Cool coach employee David sprinting ahead for his team. Again, only one needs to make it to advance.
Oh!
People falling in left and right.
Los Spanglish boss Dan taking a ratings hit. TV is a tough business, but he is the first to land on El Planco.
Los Spanglish Christie, no habla sweeper bar. Los Spanglish boss Dan, C.
All right, Daniel.
Another first, he is onto the sign winder.
He speaks the international language of Allah.
Cool coach employee David continuing on the right track.
David, take your time.
Brandon coaching up his employee to slow down.
Yes! Get on your feet, David!
Brandon, less talking, more movie.
Cool coach employee doing all he can to advance his team on the sidewinder. Oh, that's a slap in the face. His boss is not going to be happy about that one.
Trojan man employee flying through the air like Icarus. Keeps his wings.
Rock on, Matthew!
And earns some praise.
Mannequin boss Nikki hanging like the clothes she displays and moves to a different department.
Cool coach boss Brandon finally deciding to leave his supervisory position at the start. Well, that's not going to break any records.
David, it's all you!
Typical Johnny assigns all his work to his cool coach employee.
Oh my gosh, Brandon, your buddy's totally carrying you.
It seems physically impossible, but you're right. Timing is everything.
No!
Oh, shucks.
David, remember, when it's right there!
Time out. You're yelling at him from the starting line.
David, switch to your left!
Micromanaging, if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I can think of a few words.
Trojan man employee safe on the slide, while Mannequin and Los Spanglish stopped at the border.
Trojan man employee. Oh, he gets fucked off the horse.
Cool coach employee with a clear lane to the next round. Yeah, cool coaches Johnny are in.
David and Brandon!
David, yes!
Are moving on. Brandon is still on the starting line, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, David, I'm coming for you!
That's adorable.
Ready? After this one, go!
Mannequins communicating well.
I always knew they could talk.
Cool coach Brandon on the starting line for a second time. No pressure now, his team's already advanced.
But $1,000 still up for grabs if both members make it. I'm in. Whoa! And is out for a nap.
Los Spanglish boss sliding down. Ay caramba!
All right, Daniel!
His team will join the cool coaches in the next round.
You guys, 2 more spots.
Trojan man employee Matt. Catapulted out of the Coliseum.
Yes!
Wow.
Mannequin boss Nikki is in.
Meg and Nikki are moving on.
$1,000, here it comes!
Employee Meg a chance to change pay grades.
Oh, she ends up modeling swimwear.
Don't worry, take your time, you got the $1,000!
Los Spanglish employee Christy getting her boss's instructions in English.
A huge slide, and it couldn't have been better if it was performed by Shakira. $1,000 goes to Los Spanglish.
1 more spot left, you guys.
1 more spot, and cool coach boss still in the race for the 1,000.
Come on, Brandon! Yeah!
Remarkably, cool coach Brandon can make up for his ugly early performance. $1,000 slide. Oh, those $5 landings hurt.
Yeah, I'm in pain.
Still 1 spot, and Trojan man Tom is well positioned.
Whoa! No!
Wow,
Yeah.
he sticks it.
Trojan man boss taking his employee Matt to the next round.
You get a raise!
We have our 4 teams moving on.
So the next round is all set. We have cool coaches Brandon and David.
Coolest track coaches ever!
Our $1,000 bonus winners, Los Spanglish, Dan and Christy.
Vamos a ganar, Wipeout!
The Mannequins, Nikki and Meg, and Matt and Tom, the Trojan men.
Take a memo, America. More Wipeout when we come back.
We are back on our special boss employee edition of Wipeout.
That's right. Today's contestants have inspired me, John. I'm going into office politics.
I don't think you understand.
Don't try to talk me out of it. I'm going to run for office. One that I don't have to share with Ballsy. You know, he eats a lot of eggs. So vote for me. There's a fax machine in it for you.
I will keep that in mind. Meanwhile, our bosses and employees have been keeping their noses to the grindstone, 4 teams remain. They are cool coaches, Brandon and David, Los Spanglish, Dan and Christy, mannequins, Megan, Nikki, and Trojan men, Matt and Tom.
Wow, must be nice working at a big university with a football team and indoor plumbing. I was home college out of this guy Gary's studio apartment. Then Gary got evicted, which makes reunions really awkward.
I do love hearing stories about your youth. But our contestants are not getting any younger, so it is time to face the Petrified Forest. The adventure begins with a zip-line trip down to the forest floor. Hop a branch for the ride around, but beware of those sweeper logs. Next, it's on to the tippy trap, where contestants will have to deal with the Bigfoot and the other Bigfoot.
Do you know what they say about big feet, John? Big toe jam.
Final leap to the finish platform completes this forest fun. First 2 teams, with both boss and employee across, advance to the wipeout zone, and the rest will have to consider themselves Sasquatched.
Sasquatch, I don't get it.
You don't have to. Yeti or not, here we go.
Is that a hand? Is that a foot?
It looks like a foot.
Hey, it's the monster from that monster show.
The View?
What?
Oh, it's a big foot. Wait, big foot.
Bigfoot. Ha!
The mannequin's catching on. Give him a big hand.
I don't get it.
Time to go to work. Only 2 teams are going to the wipeout zone.
And unlike last round, both members will have to make it across to advance. So let's clock in and find out who moves on.
Track coach employee and USC orientation boss are off, with our non-Spanish speaking Spanish TV employee getting a push. Oh, just a massive humanity. Carnage that only Trojan man Tom survives.
That's my boss! That's my boss!
Employee Matt showing a bit of Trojan pride as his boss is onto the branch.
But the golden apple falls far from the tree.
Any advice, David? Right when it clicks, let go.
Love the free exchange of ideas between star employee and his boss.
Let go! I said let go!
Cool coach Brandon, not used to being bossed around, John. He'll do what he wants.
Trojan employee and Los Spanglish traveling in tandem. No! Trojan sunk.
Los Spanglish makes it to El Platformo.
Come on, Christy!
Push me, push me, push me. Break, set, go.
Cool coaches employing a little teamwork.
David's boss giving him a tough but fair push. Success! This kid is going places.
Los Spanglish El Jefe. Holy guacamole!
I can't get enough momentum.
Oh, sure. Christy doesn't know Spanish, but she knows big English words like momentum.
Oh my God!
Well, if you understand the meaning, then you know she doesn't have any, Johnny. She is hanging like a piñata. Trojan employee getting oriented on those sweeper logs.
Good job, Maddie.
And he just proved he's an orientation specialist. He's into the tippy trap.
Good job, Maddie. One more.
Trojan employee ready to storm the finish platform. Defenders on the wall, bombarding the Trojan attacker with feet and toe jam.
He gets free. He loses the battle.
The girls
Brandon.
and cool coach boss still haven't figured out that zip line.
Cool coach employee, a one-man relay team, carrying his team again. Long jumps into the trap.
David rocks it.
They're right this wave.
But you know what the problem is? David needs Brandon.
And Brandon needs more sandwiches. What's your point?
David, a hop, skip, and a jump away. Oh, a triple bummer.
Way back at the start, his boss is trying to prove himself as a good teammate, and he actually did it. And if he can do it, anyone can. Oh, except her.
Let's go, guys. The first 2 complete teams. Who's it gonna be?
No one's at the finish yet. Whoa, cool coach employee getting a foot bath.
Nice hit.
Bigfoot isn't the most gentle pedicurist, but he gets the job done.
Let's go!
Our mannequin employee bringing up the rear.
Oh, thank you, God.
Trojan boss, getting Trojan manhandled by the sweeper log.
You got it, Christy.
Los Spanglish employee giving it a shot. Lands in the Rio Grande.
Her boss, uneasy over the sweeper log, avoids peligro and is waist deep in the bubbles.
So can we just go?
Just go, buddy. Arriba!
Los Spanglish, no. Arrow ballo.
Es no bueno. No bueno.
Cool coach employee leading the pack as usual, and he is the first to break the tape.
No doubt his boss will try to take the credit.
The old saying's true, Johnny. If you can't do, coach. Los Spanglish boss out in front. Oh! Go, 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 go!
He still needs his partner, but he is halfway to El Zoto de Wipeout.
Cool coach employee also still waiting for his partner. And he rehydrates.
Come on, Brandon. I know you're thirsty enough, but you gotta stop wiping out.
Los Spanglish hoping to join her boss for the fiesta.
Come on, Christy! You got it!
Oh, in El Tippy trap.
You got it, Christy! Come on!
Woo! Come on, man!
The mannequin employee getting her limbs over our limbs.
I'm in.
And into the tippy trap with her boss.
Come on, Christy! Go!
The Spanglish employee not giving up the lead. No! Gets La Bamba.
All right, Nick.
Mannequins in the tippy trap, and cool coach boss joins them in what may be his first contact with actual girls.
Yeah, Brandon!
If Brandon makes it over, they're moving on to the wipeout zone.
Believe in you!
Don't worry, he won't.
Hey, glass houses, Vanessa.
David laughed.
Only because you're pretty.
Cool Coach Boss looking to prove Vanessa wrong. Yeah, there you go. He put his body where his mouth is. And the Cool Coaches are the first team into the zone.
That's right, hug it out.
So we need one more team of 2 to make it to the zone.
Mannequin Boss with a stunning window display puts her team in the run.
Come on, Chrissy! One spot left!
Los Spanglish and the Mannequins fighting for that final spot. And the men of Troy...
I'm trying, Maddie. I'm trying. I really am. Don't worry. You got it.
Yeah, lacking the heart of a champion.
This is yours, man! Get out there!
It's Wamano y Wamano. Los Spanglish versus the Mannequin. But the window dressing jumps out front. Oh! She is way bendier than she looks.
You got it, Chrissy!
Los Spanglish. Felicidades joins El Jefe and completes her team. Los Spanglish is salsa dancing into the
All
zone.
right, you guys, Brandon and David and Christy and Daniel, you 4 moving on to the Wipeout Zone!
So Cool Coach Boss Brandon and employee David and Los Spanglish Boss Dan and employee Christy are teams no more.
But up next, Johnny, these co-workers become rivals in the hunt for $50,000.
Welcome back to our boss and employee edition of Wipeout. We started the day with 12 teams of superiors and subordinates, and now we're down to just 2, which is 4.
Their teamwork might have gotten them this far, but now it's every man for himself.
That's right, Johnny. Our boss's employees will be competing on their own the rest of the way.
The person with the fastest individual time gets a $50,000 paycheck. But first, they have to take on our CEO. That's Chief Executive Obstacle, the Wipeout Zone.
This ain't no company picnic here. It starts with an epic launch from the bombastic blob, 1,000 pounds of steel pounding on the blubber.
Up next, the swing blades. If the blades don't chop you up, the swings will knock you down.
Then it's on to the torrential twisters. They're dry now, but a hard rain will fall. Solve the twisting, turning, soaking wet segments to get to the other side.
Finally, the tectonic plates. Mind the gaps and the pegs as your feet try to hit a moving target.
Up first, we have employee Christy of Los Spanglish. Let's take a look at their day on Wipeout so far.
Both our non-Spanish-speaking Spanish TV staffers have been extra caliente on the course today. After a stellar qualifier run, they dominated the scare grounds, where they both finished to earn themselves a $1,000 bonus. Things were less bueno at the Petrified Forest when employee Christy almost didn't finish. But now they've made it to the zone, where they'll both be on their own trying to claim that $50,000 prize.
Christy might be second in command at work, Johnny, but she is up first tonight in position on the bombastic blob. There's a 1,000-pound problem sending her up, and way up.
Holy free holy! Los Spanglish employee demonstrating a little mid-air running there. Not sure if it helped her distance-wise, but she gets points for style.
Employee Christy now in the swing blades office. She will put up the time to beat and hope it is good enough to withstand 3 challenges. Oh, got conked in the head there by the second swing, but she's all right.
Going for it again, and she makes it through on her first try. John, that's impressive.
Los Spanglish employee having a stellar first couple of minutes. Wipeout free to the torrential twisters.
And here comes the rain. That heavy downpour making this obstacle even tougher.
Yeah, just standing up is a notable achievement.
Dealing with the centrifugal force, the counter-rotating platforms, the rain in your eyes, incredibly hard to see what's coming.
Undeterred, though, she leaps to the third and final one. Whoa, Los Spanglish Christy looks unstoppable so far. She's done it.
Yeah, you almost wonder if she was purposely holding back all day, just a smoker boss in the Wipeout Zone.
A perfect run to the tectonic planks. Now, she is required to go over at least one of these pegs on each plank.
Under the second one. Oh! She caught the planks moving in opposite directions, John, leaving way too big a gap and had nowhere to go.
First wipeout of the zone for Christy. It will be interesting to see how she responds here on her second attempt.
They don't really line up every time. You got to pick the right opportunity here.
She's over the second peg, so now free to cross over to the second plank. Whoa!
Oh.
Good again.
Yeah, Johnny, she jumped when the planks were way too far apart. She's got to get a better sense of how much distance she can clear, or her time might be in trouble.
Yeah, used up almost 4 minutes on this obstacle alone. Needs to hold this run together as it is quickly starting to unravel.
She's already over that second plank, climbing over one of those pegs.
Whoa!
Biding her time, being patient here.
Ducks under the final peg. Final jump. Oh, no! This is a disaster!
twister. Johnny, she got 2 hands on the platform, but could not claim victory, and now she has got to try again.
Just wouldn't have guessed this possible after Los Spanglish employee Christy's fabulous start. 4 attempts on the planks, and hope aplenty for the other finalists. Her tank on E, Johnny. Now she can just get off this crazy thing. Got it! And the time to beat is 8:40. A run that's both impressive and a little disappointing for Christy.
And while her run may be over, Los Spanglish boss Dan's is just about to get started. He's loaded up in the blob, ready to challenge the time set by his employee, Christy.
There's the release of the half-ton weight, and there's the Los Spanglish boss shot 40 feet in the air.
Whoa, holy Adam Sandler! Los Spanglish boss taking a page from his employee's handbook, doing a little mid-air running.
Seems to have survived the flight just fine, though. Swing blades, the next threat. He will do well to match the performance of his employee. Through the first blade, hesitating to let the swing pass by, steps out, forced to jump over the swing. Oh! Flipped his foot goodbye.
Yeah, the boss already shown up by his employee. She made the swings on her first attempt.
Boss Dan's gonna need at least 2 tries, but we know he can make up time on the back end of the course. If he gets to the back end.
Yeah, nearly makes it to the end, but couldn't avoid the sweeper swings back to back. And with 2 wipeouts already, you know what that means.
What?
Another would be his 3rd.
I like your math. Not sure Los Spanglish boss Dan likes 3 tries, but that's his predicament right now. Better timing this time through. By the blades and safe.
That's about 2.5 minutes behind his employee, but he's wishing they were still a team right about now.
He is on to the torrential twisters, where the weather is always lousy, John. Easily on the first twister, and the second no issue either. Steadying himself between the wall and pylon.
Ooh, quickly on to the 3rd one. Johnny, he'll make up a lot of time if he can pull this off.
One final jump. Job done.
Christy, once confident, now nervous. She set the time to beat at 8 minutes 40 seconds, but her boss is trying to knock her out and take the top spot.
Nearly loses his footing there. Lunging for the second plank. And plunging into the water.
He also forgot to go over one of those pegs, so even if he made it, it wouldn't have mattered, but that wipeout looked harsh.
He now has about 1.5 minutes to get through the tectonic planks. Wipeout would probably be cutting it too close. Climbed over the first peg and doing the same with the second.
Yeah, Boss Dan completely taking charge on his second go-round here. Almost to the end. Leaps! And just like that, Boss Dan takes the lead.
Dan showing Christy who is boss as he takes the top spot. 7 minutes, 39 seconds, the new benchmark.
When we come back, we have 2 cool coaches, both ready for their shot at that top prize, $50,000.
Welcome back. John and John together, our bosses and employees apart as we wrap up this special edition of Wipeout. Teams all day, going at it alone tonight here with the money at stake.
That's right. Los Spanglish boss Dan knocked his employee Christy out of the competition, setting the time to beat at 7 minutes, 39 seconds. But our cool coaches have yet to take on the course. Let's take a look at their day.
Our cool track coaches, Brandon and David, have been opposites all day. Employee David knocked it out of the park on the qualifier this morning, while boss Brandon preferred a more laid-back approach. David carried the team at the Scareground, securing them a spot in the Petrified Forest, and now heading into the wipeout zone, these cool coaches are on their own team, as there's only one who can take home the $50,000 prize.
Cool coach boss Brandon up first. He was the weakest link on his team, but now that it's every man for himself, he has a chance to step up. Johnny, look at that boss Blanche.
Blanche?
Yeah, it's a blah blah. It's easier to say. Take a look at Brandon. He starts to turn sideways and slams down hard on the side.
The head cool coach, a swing blade split time of 1:10. And right out of the blocks gets dinged.
Take another look. He really got chewed up by those blades. That just looks painful.
Track training can help with endurance, Johnny, but they don't have obstacles like this on the oval. Second attempt, accelerating. Oh, and he can't make the jump again, Johnny.
Yeah, got clipped by that same blade. He just can't seem to clear that one.
Third try, and I can't even think about that time to beat a 7:39 if he can't beat this one obstacle. Looks like he's solving the swings. Solid.
A cool coach now facing the torrential twisters, actually right on pace with our leader.
Riding that first twister, going for the second. Going nowhere fast.
Yeah, 2 things not working in his favor, rain and fatigue.
A Wipeout zone wearing him out. Trying again after that false start the first time.
Taking a little bit to get to his feet here, Johnny. He is definitely winded.
Another try for the second twister. Flops hard.
Cool Coach Boss having a tough time out there. He has really got to pick up the pace at this point.
That's not going to feel good.
Another rough landing. He is expending a lot of energy, but he's managing to get the job done. 7 minutes even.
This is definitely doable, but there's no time to waste. Remember, he needs to go over at least one of these pegs in order to advance.
Leaping onto the second plank.
Oh,
no.
In the water again.
Didn't come close to clearing the gap between the planks, so time will run out. The horn makes it official, and this boss clocking out and headed home early.
So our last remaining contender is his employee, Cool Coach David, trying to beat our leader, Los Spanglish boss, Dan.
The time to beat remains 7:39, Johnny. Countdown hits 0 to set it all in motion. Fly and be free, young fella. Quite the landing.
Yes, David continues to impress us today, shooting into the upper levels of management. Grabs his legs for a freestyle landing in the water. Well done.
Man, that was intense.
And the intensity is only going to increase. Cool Coach David eyeing the ideal alignment and takes off on a dead sprint.
Wow.
Good heavens, he darts through untouched on his first attempt.
What did you say his job was again? And was that fast forwarded?
Don't blink now, Johnny. He is already halfway through the torrential twisters. Trying to beat the competition and the rain now in the exchange zone from twister 2 to 3.
Where am I?
This is impressive to watch.
And just like that, he is through and onto the tectonic planks. And at a minute and a half, Usain Bolt would be proud.
Best 90 seconds ever. Onto that first plank.
Immediately onto the second plank. He is still booking.
Our leader just completely helpless. All he can do is tip his cap, Johnny. Cool Coach David going for a perfect run. Oh! No!
David's first wipeout comes at the end of the course. So close, so impressive. John, I'm out of breath after watching this.
Well, the kid's got great stamina. Cool Coach employee David right back onto those tectonic planks.
Pacing himself, showing a little more reserve than he has on the course so far.
Leaping onto the second plank. Oh, short, in some trouble, but manages to pull himself up. That is first-rate athletic ability.
Yeah, this performance definitely warrants a raise. If not, I don't know what does.
You think 50 grand's a good number? Cool Coach employee David caps off a dominating performance.
David, you just won Wipeout!
Yeah, baby!
And just in case you thought this cool coach lost his cool, observe the moves.
In a blink of an eye, Johnny, in a lightning flash, the assistant track coach wins it for the employees here on this boss employee edition of Wipeout. Be sure to tune in next time when crazy new contestants will take on even crazier new obstacles. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-host, Vanessa Lachey, I'm John Ensign saying good night and big balls.
Oh,